It has been more than a year since Edward Snowden exposed the inner workings of the NSA, setting off an intense national debate about the proper balance between security and privacy. The controversy grew over time, eventually prompting a White House response.
As the nation that developed the internet, the world expects us to ensure that the digital revolution works as a tool for individual empowerment, not government control.
There have been some changes directed by the president. We've had a variety of court decisions, including a recent Supreme Court decision increasing mobile phone privacy. And we've seen a number of bills put forward in Congress, the fate of which remains uncertain. But for all of the buzz, how much has actually changed? Have we gone too far, not far enough, or have we somehow gotten it just right? To explore these questions, the Robert Strauss Center at the University of Texas will host a South by Southwest interactive session featuring debate and dialogue between two experts in this area, Professor Bobby Chesney of the Strauss Center and Hanni Fakhoury of the Electronic Frontier Foundation. Bobby Chesney is the director of the Robert S. Strauss Center, a research institution housed at the University of Texas at Austin, focused on issues of international security and law. He is also the Charles I. Francis Professor in Law at UT's Law School, where he focuses on issues relating to law and national security.
I think it's foolish for us to aim for a situation that would either be perfectly efficient from the operator's viewpoint or perfectly trusted by everyone. You're never going to get to either of those extremes. What you're really trying to get to is the best possible combination that maximizes effectiveness with trustworthy constraint, if you will.
Hanni Fakhoury is a staff attorney at the Electronic Frontier Foundation, focusing on criminal law, privacy, and free speech litigation and advocacy. Before joining the EFF, he worked as a federal public defender in San Diego, winning a number of cases before the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals.
And just because technology has exploded the amount of information you have to sift through, we have to come up with creative ways to think about how to make your collection and your searching of this data more narrow and more particularized. I think the NSA debate is the embodiment of this issue.
During last year's South by Southwest Interactive, the Strauss Center put on an informative interactive workshop, giving the audience an in-depth picture of the operations of the intelligence community and the legal architecture supporting it. Since then, we've continued to investigate the intersection between privacy and security, hosting a series of discussions with UT's Clements Center, bringing together experts from government, law, and technology on both sides of the debate, including current NSA officials. But at this year's South by Southwest, we want to focus on reform, explaining how far it has gone and whether it should go further. So if you want to know more about intelligence community reforms, this is the session for you. We hope you'll take the time to vote for our session and join us this March. Voting opens on South by Southwest Panel Picker on August 4th, so don't forget to log in. Thank you, and hope to see you in Austin.